Hello, my name is Dr. Ibi. I welcome you once again to this channel, Beyond the Consulting Room, where I talk about issues that concern your human dignity and well-being. So this is an Easter season, so I wish you a happy Easter, and also to remind you that you are the reason for the season. I know we like to say that Jesus is the reason for the season, but Jesus did not come to die for himself. He came to die for us. He came to die for the human being. He came to die for you. All right. So that is why I say that you are also the reason for the season. Okay. So in this video, I want to talk about why Easter represents a celebration of God's goodness, God's love, God's commitment to your well-being. Because there are several ways we can show to people that we care about their well-being. If you supply people their basic needs, you give them money to buy food, shelter, pay for shelter, buy clothes, pay for their health care, they should describe you as being concerned about their well-being. If you honor people's invitation, wedding invitation, baby dedication ceremonies, parties, funeral, we are demonstrating that we care about somebody's well-being. So there are several ways that we show that we care about people's well-being. But when it comes to dying for somebody, when it comes to giving your life on behalf of somebody, using your life to pay a penalty on behalf of someone, going through some pain, suffering, shame, embarrassment, or some sacrifices just to pay some penalty on behalf of someone, that is very difficult for many people to do. All right, it's possible for people to return favors and also to take care of their families, their friends, their loved ones, but many people do not like to be inconvenienced so much. All right, that is why if somebody can die for you, can give his life for you, we say that that person really cares about your well-being. That person really loves you and cares about your well-being. Okay, now when I talk about Jesus dying for us, I know that somebody will be saying that is a religious argument I'm raising, because Jesus is the reason behind the Christian faith, the reason behind what we call becoming a believer. And so it's as if I'm raising a religious argument. But what you should know is that at the time Jesus was dying, there was nothing like a believer or a Christian or a church, meaning that Jesus actually died for the human race. Okay, so he did not die for Christians, he did not die for believers. It takes accepting the death and resurrection of Christ to become a believer. So at the time Jesus was going to die, there was no opportunity of accepting death and resurrection, because Jesus had not died and resurrected. Okay, so Jesus actually died for people who have not accepted his death and resurrection yet. Okay, so he died for the entire human race. All right, that is why John 3:16 says that for God so loved the world of the entire humanity. Okay, there are no special people that God loves above other people. It's the entire humanity, and gave his only begotten son to whom? The entire humanity. All right, so that whosoever believes in him, whosoever means anybody. Okay, so if I get to accept Jesus, if I talk about Jesus, it doesn't mean that I have hijacked Jesus and you cannot also believe in him or accept him. Okay, he belongs to the entire human race, and so that whosoever believeth on him will not perish, but have everlasting life. It means that whatever that perishing means, if it means going to hell, okay, and everlasting life means if it means going to heaven, Jesus wants you to escape hell and go to heaven. Okay, so he actually wants to deliver you from something negative into something positive. All right, so that is why when you think about God, you think about Jesus, you should not think negatively about God that is against you. Okay, because he's the one who can give his life for you, just so that you don't go through some distraction, okay, or some eternal damnation, and wants you rather to come to heaven, where there is supposed to be some happiness, some enjoyment, and so on and so forth. Okay? So, through our scriptures, we know the mind of God. All right, that He says we should not worry, we should not be anxious. He has not given us a spirit of fear, we should not be afraid. He has given us a sound mind. We should cast our cares on Him, He cares for us. He wishes above all things that will prosper and be in health as our soul prospers. These are things that when you read in the scriptures, it should tell you that God cares about your well-being. Okay, and when He says that the thief has come to steal, to kill, and to destroy, but Jesus has come that you have abundant life to enjoy. Okay, or rejoice in the Lord always. These are things to suggest to you that when you hear the name Jesus, the name God, think about a good person, all right, trying to do good to you, championing good. Okay, when you hear about the devil, that's a bad person championing evil. Okay, but the goodness of God triumphs over the badness or the evil of the devil. Okay, all right. So you should always know that when it comes to God, when you think about God as He cares about your well-being. He's good to you and He loves you, even more than you could ever love yourself, and even more than others could ever love you. Okay, because nobody can die for you, but God was able to die for you. It means that He cares for you more than you could ever care for yourself, more than anybody could ever care for you. Okay, so happy Easter once again. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you.